Like, fucking, come on, have fun, laugh, smile. And I was like,
you own a dispensary and you're gay? What else you got under your fucking sleeve?
Shoot a couple ropes of friendship across his butt cheeks. And
that's literally the worst.
What the fuck are we even doing here?
What are we doing here, man? Finding God, getting chips.
Let's get into it, dude. Is it recording? Woo! What's up, dude?
What's up, bro?
Welcome to the cast. Thank you, first of all, for coming on.
No
the
problem.
name of the cast is "What Are We Doing Here?" Just kind of an open-ended question on, like, yeah, what are we doing here as a species, as you know, as creatures of this earth? What do you think we're doing here? No one knows. There's no wrong or right answer. Fucking,
I know what we're doing.
what are we doing?
We're running it to the ground, into the goddamn
We're murdering
ground.
the earth. We are the spider mites of the earth. That's my fucking analogy.
We need to take it easy on the Mother Earth there.
God, don't we? I mean, it's kind of like here for us to help. You know, it's like every medicine that we've ever gotten was derived from some sort of a plant, you know,
and water.
and water and like heat. Yeah. It's
fish.
Like,
and we just
baking soda in there, you know.
We just throw our shit in the water, in the ocean, just poop.
What else are we gonna do? What are
just put it out there. Yeah,
we've got like 200 years of trying to figure it out, and we're like, there's an ocean right there. Fucking nah.
Yeah. They've tested nukes in the ocean. That's getting too dark. What you're saying? Speaking of
the ocean, how's that salt life treating you? You just recently
it's the best.
moved.
It's the best. The salt really does deteriorate stuff, though. Like everything just kind of rusty faster, you know.
Does it? Yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say. Why I have these headphones. I remember it came back to me.
Woo! Because marijuana, get out of here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh shit! Somebody's back. Somebody's back. And I'm so glad that we waited to do this till then, because if I would have gotten you sober, Craig, and then like a week later found out that you were back on the Swedes,
yeah,
I'd have been mad. Yeah, somebody would have lost some Patreon money.
What if it was funny if I forgot the joke again? And that's not even a joke. The reason I wear wire is because someone said the Bluetooth connects through your brain. Ooh. And that was enough for me.
Well, that's why I only wear one headphone, dude.
So they said the signal goes like to one ear to the other ear, and I was like,
that. It seems like it might be. You're like, well, that's how electricity conducts, but
like, I don't want shit through this brain. No,
I mean, we're already getting enough shit through
I don't know
everything
if it's
else.
True, to be honest, I really don't, and I don't care. It was enough for me to be like, yeah, I'll never do that again. Yeah. I'm never using no Bluetooth through my brain.
I use them every day. I think they're the dopest fucking gift I've ever gotten. Little AirPods.
Brain's mush. My point.
Boiled, exactly. Dude. And it probably is, but what are you gonna do? It's like 32 years in, dude. I can't change this one in, man.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Oh, bringing that A-level comedy, you guys. Come on.
Oh man,
how's the comedy life treating you, man?
It's good. I'm about to road dog it.
I know. I saw that.
I have like 30 cities. It's crazy.
Damn, you excited or what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be broke anymore tour.
Yeah. I might not be poor anymore tour.
Sick.
Come on, man.
What's some of the first purchases you're gonna make if you do get some money?
Well, I gotta buy my mom a new car, but she probably wouldn't even allow it.
Just get her just nice Camry.
I know, but Toyota RAV4. They're like 30 G's, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, oh, maybe the next tour.
Get you a nice Kia for now.
That's the truth. Well, because the dude, I looked up 1-year-old Toyotas, RAV4 or whatever, the little mini SUV. She wants that to be high up, and then it was like 1-year-old low mileage, because why buy brand new? I recycle.
No, fuck that. Don't buy a brand new car. That's the one thing.
It was still like
learned.
32. It's 32 G's, and I was like, used. I was like, come on.
Yeah, like,
anyways,
maybe 5. I'll give you 5.50.
We got to sell some more merch. I just finally re-upped on everything. I gotta message the peoples.
That's what's up. How much does
Took
that
forever.
take out of, like, when you're sending it to other people? How much does that take out of costs?
You mean the shipping,
Yeah, yeah.
or how much does it cost? I don't know. Shipping is like $4 to $8, depending on if it's a hoodie or a t-shirt.
Right.
And then yeah, it's always like even the masks, if they're like $2-3, you're like, this ain't
come on,
been
guys.
expensive.
Come on.
How about two stamps? Okay, 3. How about
Okay,
3?
I'll give you 3. You want 3 pieces of paper?
Yeah,
I got
three,
you.
three
I got some stickers.
stamps. Come
Yeah, I got some
on.
stickers for you.
So I was actually doing it that way, and it was just like $1 to ship it. But some male people don't give a shit, and some are assholes, and they flag it because if it's like thick and it's not paper, they go, "Hey, this is a package. You got to pay the
You're like,
piper."
nah.
And a
It's a
couple got
gift,
sent back
technically.
to me
Oh,
because of that, because of a stickler, like
little
a
stickler.
little sticker.
Someone trying to do
90,
good at their job. You're like,
it's
hey.
like slide it through.
Dude,
For a
come on.
millimeter, it's like,
Mhm.
come on, guy.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so I stopped doing it because I was like, I don't want to deal with it coming back, and so I pay the piper.
I mean, it's dope that you do that. Like, you do something for your fans, and it builds the fan base up. I know it's something I fucking appreciated. When I got a t-shirt, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, this is sick.
Yeah, and you got to print on nice shit.
You do. Yep.
You have to.
I get these shirts from this dude on Instagram.
Yeah, you got night ones. Night ones. I can't even talk. Nice. You got night ones.
We're both
I'm done. I'm fried. I'm perma-fried. Stop.
You guys don't do
No,
drugs.
I'm not.
Right?
I'm smart, man. You gotta speak positive. I'm positive. I'm
Create
positive.
that positive
Everything's
reality,
fine.
dude. We're just 3D holograms, you know?
I don't know what's happening anymore. We're VR. I'm a ring light in a ring light right now.
Yep. We're a face inside of a screen talking to our faces, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a weird life nowadays. Like, the future is awesome. I'm not saying I hate it in any way, but we've kind of fucked it up, haven't we?
Haven't we? Most definitely. They keep making the robots, man. Tell them knock it off.
I mean, I'm kind of down to see some robots. I definitely want to fuck a robot when that comes around, but
I mean, wouldn't we all? But have you seen Terminator? They go whoosh, and you're fucking.
yeah, but there's one good one, you know? You get a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger up in there.
Yeah.
You get the one good one. That's why I always say thank you to Google. I got the Google Home shit. And anytime I ask it a question, I'm like, hey, Google, thank you. And it'll respond like, I've made a friend today. You're like, oh, that's scary. That's fucking terrifying.
It's always listening.
It really is. We invited it into our homes. We were like, hey.
They were offering them for free. Red flag. Who does that? Want a free?
I was like, oh, I could turn off my lights without using a switch. Bring on that microphone. Bring it in here.
It is convenient.
It's convenient for sure. Especially at times when you don't want to get up. You're just like, hey, play a song. And you get your music, and it knows what music that you like too. And you're just, like, that's a lot of information for one company to have. I'm not sure I agree with it, but it's here. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, I don't agree with it, but it's too late. They hijacked this shit. It's no choice.
Fucking these things are always listening.
Yeah, it's done.
Every conversation we have.
Toast.
I get on
YouTube.
Heard. They listen. I was talking about Deadpool 3, and I jumped on YouTube, and the first like 3 videos were for like the next Deadpool movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, cool. Glad you guys are listening to the important things,
They really are good. It really, you're just like, damn, I wanted to see that. Damn, I wanted to buy that.
Mm-hmm.
I am interested in that. You son of a bitch.
Like, I want to go four-wheeling, and you get a fucking four-wheeler ad. You're like, yeah, cool. Yeah, sweet guys. Very subtle, guys. Very subtle. I like it.
Smooth.
Mm-hmm. So, fuck. Wish I had some notes. I do have some notes.
You better have some notes.
I got some notes. I know I can't carry your ass.
Come on.
I know you ain't carrying shit.
Yeah, I ain't carrying shit, bro.
Yeah. First of all, nice sign.
Thank you.
Took you long enough.
Hey, I'm struggling over here. Hey, I got it. He made it the wrong fucking color.
I noticed that.
Oh my God. And he was just like, yeah. And I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, that's not what
Yeah, I didn't order that. Can I get what I
It's
ordered?
dope, and I actually love that color. It just doesn't match.
Doesn't match
I'm
this.
just-
Yeah, the tier
I
mark
got
that you
another
have.
one. I have another one coming. I'm in communications with another dude, and we're getting cracking. Progress.
Oh yeah, baby steps, man. Baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps. You know how it is.
Yeah.
It's true. As long as you're moving,
Oh man, this
keep
whole
it
thing.
moving.
Yeah,
Keep
dude, it's
it
tough
moving.
to do something
Hey,
on
no-
your own too, and like have nobody knowing about it and just trying to build it. And you understand. You did it with your
Yeah.
comedy career. It's just
Yeah.
you take something and you're like, all right, I'm gonna try to do this thing and put a little bit of effort into it. And then it becomes like, oh fuck, I gotta do all this shit.
And
This is
then
homework.
and then you get a sign that's the wrong color.
Good job, people. Good job.
I made it. Oh,
Oh, that's funny too. Because I was like, yeah, you should get a sign with a little background lighting or something like that. And I sent you the neon thing. I was like, dude, just go get it, dog. And then that's what came back. I was like, good job. Good job, buddy. Where's the rest of that 350?
that was expensive too. I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
So-
I was just like, oh,
Ugh.
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 I got a discount. Anyways, I got another one coming. I don't. I just I don't know. I thought it's actually really nice. It's just
No,
the
it's
wrong
nice.
color. It's
Yeah.
just the wrong fucking color, and it was supposed to be like 3D, and it didn't happen, and yada yada. Anyways,
You know,
what are you gonna do?
what are you gonna do? Stick your dick in the dirt.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no receipts for this week. There's no returning that to Walmart. You know,
Yeah.
or
That's also
Target.
the fun thing when you go through like friends and homie hookups and shit like that, and they fuck up something. You're like, I can't really complain. Like I'm getting this on the
It's-
discount.
It's done. Yeah. So
Right.
yeah, you're like, damn. It's tough though, because you don't know who. There's so many different talented people, and sometimes they don't mesh or whatever. And it's not even a knock on either of their talents. It's just the chemistry or
Yep.
like the vision of what
The
you
vibes
want,
didn't. Yeah.
the vibes,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to work with just like vibe people, like-minded people, because you just kind of feed each other and elevate.
The energy
instead of-
there. Yeah. There's no negativeness.
I know
to
there's
it.
a
Yeah.
weird thing to go to that, but it's all relative.
Hey man, what
Or
are we
I'm-
doing here? Yeah.
Or I'm on yerba mate. I was set up at my
Hey, yerba's
computer with it.
good.
I'm gonna go get it right now. I was set up
Okay.
at the computer, and you saw the lighting was
Yeah.
the worst thing on planet Earth. So I had to move shop.
Like I gotta
And,
come through and look a
I
little
gotta
bit
go get
legit.
the fucking yerba, bro. Oh,
You ever done the gourds, like the real yerba style, where they put it in the gourd? And they have a
yeah.
little sippy
Yeah.
spoon. Yeah. So what?
I tell you what.
we used to sip that in rehab all the time. Like the counselor would come in and she would bring all the yerba mate.
Oh, it's a lifesaver. This
Oh, yeah.
stuff's a lifesaver. I've
Fuck
had
yeah.
it in the original form. I need a little cream, a little sugar. It's kind of like coffee. It's a
I
little
like a
bitter.
honey. Yeah, I like putting honey in
It
it.
needs something to cut because
It's a little
yeah.
earthy. Yeah, it's
I'm a
earthy.
sugar. I like a little. It's just a teaspoon.
Oh my
you know?
god. That's why I quit drinking 13 days ago. Just kind of like cut
Good
it
job.
out. Oh yeah. It was a
It'll be
you
the
know,
best
10 days
decision
late.
you've ever done in your life.
Oh, I quit 3 years before. I just jumped off the wagon for COVID. We had that first month off and I was like, fuck it. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here at my house. I'm gonna get drunk, man. What are you doing?
Good. I made it a year.
You did.
until
You made
the-
it a
the
long
weed.
time, dude.
As
And
soon
then
as
you-
it hit, I was just like, man, this is
You're in
made
the
for
mind
weed.
state of like,
It was
it's
made
gonna
for weed.
happen. And
And
we're
then
doing
it-
nothing. We're
We're
doing
doing
nothing.
I could
You're
do
inside out.
nothing.
Yeah.
Weed makes nothing enjoyable.
Makes
Reduces
movies awesome.
anxiety. Make
Yes.
movies. I mean, Lord of the
I mean,
Rings.
that's all we had.
Lord of the
Oh.
Rings on a fat doobie. Come on,
Come on.
come on, man. Yeah.
Dude, that
Oh
Owl's a
my
Gahul.
God.
You're the one who introduced me to Owl's a Gahul.
That is
And I've
the
been telling
best
everybody
movie I've
about
ever
it. I'm like,
seen.
go check
It
that
is
shit out.
so good.
It's a
Is
good
it
one, man.
not?
It's
What are we doing
heartbreaking,
here?
it's
We're
emotional.
here for Owls of Gahul.
Gahul, son. Woo! Gahul.
Damn, that's a flick. I
Yeah.
might watch that again. I don't give a shit.
It's
I
a
don't
good
care.
one, man. I keep
8
trying to get my
times.
fucking partners to watch it. And they're like, we're not watching an anime. I'm like, it's not anime. It's fucking.
Tell them the fuck off.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
that more than that. It hits
yeah.
it right here.
It's
you.
good, heartwarming soul. Yeah. you're
It's
like,
so
"Oh,
good.
God, good and
It's-
evil. Yeah,
It's the tale of the world. Good versus evil. Good
It really
people,
is.
bad.
With owls.
with owls,
With
cute,
owls.
cute little, fierce owls.
Some of
They
them are
just,
fierce. Yeah, you're like, oh shit, I didn't realize you were a killing machine.
That fool's a killer.
Jesus.
He
Yeah,
was just killing owls. Just had his knives. Just oh
it's a good
man,
movie, people. Go check it out. Owls
yeah,
will go cool. So what else have you been watching? I heard you finally watched The Boys. You told me that.
it's very good. It's a real depiction of how it would really be
Exactly how it would
with
be.
a corporate entity trying
yeah.
to control them, and they're all drug addicts, and sex addicts,
Drug
and
addicts and sex fiends.
megalomaniacs, and
That's how it would be, though. It's good. And
Yeah.
it starts off pretty brutal with like a gnarly rape scene. And you're like, ooh, where are we going with this?
yeah, that show is insane.
It's intense. Have you
Yeah.
watched Utopia yet?
Oh, that was the one. I forgot what else you said. I need to watch Utopia and Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat was good. It's not so much the second time around, but I was a fan back in the day.
I
loved
know.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
I'm gonna love it no matter what. I
You
know
get to
it
see
might be a piece
it's like
of
you
crap.
get to see all the
and I'm
characters. They
okay
did them
with that.
well. Yeah. And it's like, dude,
yeah.
what were you expecting? A good plot and good acting? Like, it's
Yeah.
a video game movie, guys. Come on.
I still watch 13 Ronin with Keanu. I still, it's good. I know it's not good, but it's good. I don't give a shit.
There's some good bad movies out
Anything
there.
with Keanu is good. I don't give.
Oh man, that fool has had
That
a
guy's the
legendary career. I mean,
It's
and he's
mainly
just so
action.
humble
It's
too. It's just
I say
Yeah.
that, and I was like, well, I only follow the action. I haven't seen any other films. Just the
there's.
kiss the
I mean,
shit.
he's got a couple other non-action movies, but let's be honest, we're all going to see the action. We
Yeah.
want to see him fucking John Wick out. We want to see him be Neo. Like,
John Wick is the best movie I've ever seen in my life. That is a fantastic film.
have you seen him prepping and training for that, where he's doing like the speed
Yeah,
round shooting?
yeah.
Dude, he
Tearing
does all of that
tactical.
shit. Ugh.
He's
Yep.
so good. Wow.
Yeah.
I am not that. I'm okay. I've been.
I'm not
I
about
need to
speed
go
around
more-
a gun. I'm like,
I'm not speedy. I'm
Yeah.
just saying I'm an okay shot when taking my time concentrating at a shooting range at a target and going.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing the one-handed
That's
fucking
about
shit.
it. Yeah. Any other thing, I was like, I could load it. It hurts my fingers. Ow.
No, dude, they
Yeah.
don't tell you about
It
that.
hurts. They don't
You're in
tell
the
you
middle
about
of combat, like, fucking load.
that. Yeah.
Ugh.
That combat's crazy. These guys are nuts. They're just they're just gunfighters. That's what they are.
Yeah, it's
They're
like kung fu, dude.
They're
It's kung
Imagine
fu
you're
with guns. Yeah, it's just
you're like, yeah, I'm a gunfighter.
you just fucking.
The
Yeah.
mindset of like the Navy SEAL teams and shit. Of just
It's a difference. Yeah, it's a different mindset. They live on it. They're a different breed. They
Like-
need to have something going on, or else it's
Yeah.
just, they don't know what to live for. My buddy, Davis Tactical Trent, he's one of those kind of dudes where he
I was like, hey, I have his sticker right on my.
hell yeah.
I have everyone's sticker they've ever sent me on the side of my file cabinet right there.
That's dope. That's what's up. Fuck yeah. But he's exactly like that. And he's the best dude to go play paintball with, because he'll be like, on your 6, on your 3. And you're like, oh, I know what you
You're like-
mean, dude. This is like Call of Duty, man. This is
Yeah.
sick. Yeah. Oh, it's fun. Do you play paintball at all?
No, but I really should get into it now that the world's opening up. I
It's
should.
a fun one. I haven't
Of
done it in a couple of
course.
years, but it's fun to get out there and just light some people up. You get lit up yourself.
Yeah,
Dude, it's fun. It's you. would
yeah.
like it.
Of course, I love the Nerf
Ah!
tactical. And,
And that's
It's
what it
like-
is too. There's some games where
it's
you do.
dodgeball with a gun instead of
It
throwing
is,
a ball.
it
and
is.
shooting a ball. I'm like, here you are. I'd be that dumb guy.
Just
I'm
fucking
out. I got
running.
hit.
Yeah, fuck.
hit.
I'm hit. I'm
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
No, I'm definitely the type of dude who, like, if it hits me and I don't really feel it, I'm not calling it. Unless the ref sees it, I'm not calling it.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to make me quit, dude. You got to hit me so many times that I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Isn't that bad?
It is. People don't like that. Yeah,
don't
but
do
I'm
that.
usually playing with my friends and shit.
Oh. Yeah.
we're all at that point too, where it's like headshots only. Like, everybody's just catching fucking bullets in the teeth and shit. Like, they don't tell you about that. You have a face mask on, but there's still like little slits where the mouth is. So when you get hit by those balls, it just you just take fat loads in the mouth.
Yeah, just sprayed with paint.
And then you're like, trying
Yeah.
to pull it off, and the ref's like, keep your mask on. You're like, I'm dying. Fuck off.
You're like, time out. I'm going to the corner.
You're like, yeah, don't
I
hit me.
got paint in my teeth.
That's a fun one. They need to get some trampolines out there and make it real fun. just little
Too many
trampoline
injuries
pits.
with the
Yeah.
gun. Someone's gonna land on it. It's gonna go up their ass.
Oh, I've fallen on my gun a couple of times. They're just getting too hyped up for the match. You hear that whistle and just run and trip over your feet. Just,
Yeah.
yeah, done that multiple times. So I was checking out that fucking trampoline dodgeball because I heard you mention it on the pod or on Patreon.
Yeah.
Or was it the podcast this week?
That was the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, wait, what? They have dodgeball and trampolines now? This is
Yeah.
something I might have to get
Yeah.
into.
Next
and I
level.
looked at it. Yeah.
Next level.
I was like,
Hope
all
you
right.
got strong ankles.
It does look like a way to snap a shin bone in half.
And no, it's
landing the wrong way.
It's so cool. It's so fucking cool.
Well, I did gymnastics for like the first fucking half of my life till I was about 12. And I got out of that shit just because I was like, I'm not wearing spandex anymore. This is gay. Like, sorry, guys.
But aren't you gay?
Yeah. And even I was like, this is too gay, dude. I can't do this shit.
That's so funny.
But it's like that versatile, that volatile age. You're just starting to grow into yourself, and you're wearing like a leotard and spandex. You're like, yeah, no, I can't do this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna go.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna go skate. Sorry.
It's cooler. It's cooler.
It is.
Skateboarding's cooler. It just is. I'm
Is.
biased. I used to skate,
Yep.
and was terrible at it. Broke my leg. Quit immediately, but still love it. The culture of it, the art, it's
a
I love
community.
everything
It's
about
like
it.
the stand-up community. It's a whole community in it of itself, and people don't realize that. Like, there's like this nice bond when you go to the skate park. You can meet people who are on the same level-headed,
A lot
the
of
same mind state.
are knuckleheads though. A lot of knuckleheads.
That's exactly my people, dude. This is our people.
I know.
Man.
Yeah, of course. So that's another reason I love it. A lot of
a lot of fireworks, a lot of weed.
They're a rowdy
smoking.
bunch. They're a rowdy bunch. It's awesome. I mean, what are we really doing here? And I didn't mean to do that one, and then of course I leaned into it. But let's light some firecrackers, guys. Let's celebrate. Let's tear shit up.
Almost 4th of July
in a
again.
fun, in a fun, vicious, non-malicious way. Oh, that
non-malicious
rhymes.
way. Ooh,
Vicious, non-malicious way.
got young Pac over here.
Oh yeah, it's the only smooth rhyme I've ever said in my entire life. Usually I'm like,
I feel you.
Shit.
Yeah. You ever try to freestyle and shit? Where you get all coked up back in the day?
I've only freestyled like twice in my life, and
never good, right? Did it turn out well?
It was funny.
It's funny.
It was funny. It didn't rhyme
Oh, I always fall off.
very well. It was more like a story, like a funny story.
Oh yeah.
But I was super nervous, and it just came from a weird, fun place. So it was fun.
Yeah, it's always fun. But
I get
it's never
nervous and
good.
even you reminded me of doing it. I'm like,
You're like, oh shit, am I next on the mic? No, I'm not ready.
Oh my god, it's so weird. Improv terrifies me. I started in improv because I was scared to stand up, and now the thought of improv of not having jokes mortifies me. I'm just like, what? You mean I don't have an act? Like I just have to wing
gotta
it?
wing this? Oh
Like,
no,
I
dude.
don't know how to do that. The comics that just wing it and kill are next level
next level, yeah.
geniuses. I'm
And
just like,
you're
what,
like, how do
what
you-
are you?
Yeah, how do you do that? Are you from outer space?
They're
What's
from
up?
outer space.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
speaking of which, aliens.
I mean, come on.
How are we not?
Who didn't believe in them? You're so
My
dumb.
fucking partners still don't. And I'm like, dude, the government like announced that they're real.
It's
They've gone on
impossible.
multiple platforms and being like, yeah, these are some UFOs that we caught. We don't know what they are. I'm like, you guys know what they
Yeah.
are. They're fucking reverse engineered in Area 51. Come on, we know what's going on.
Yeah, and even if they're like, oh, it's us, we reverse engineered what? An alien spacecraft,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
where'd you get that technology? First of all,
It's literally impossible for there not to be aliens, outer space,
physically impossible,
I mean, it's some saying
In the
extraterrestrials.
universe,
I can't talk. I said outer
We
space.
both
I said, what's the
can't.
word? E.T.
E.T.
We're just gonna
phone
say
home,
E.T.
man.
Extraterrestrial. Other species, aliens. I like aliens
I mean-
because this is a brand of firework. Alien.
Fuck yeah, Alien Workshop was my fucking
Mhm.
skate brand. Yep,
And that skate company.
Deer Deck, Slob Deer Deck. Ah, fool, goddamn it. He made a name for himself, didn't he? Jesus.
Good. Yeah, good job, sir.
He's
Excellent.
a skateboarder to like multi-platform, somewhat famous host of a TV show that's making him.
That's kind of weird because he's just. Well, I just feel bad because he's competing against Tosh, and Tosh is a fucking
Just blowing everybody out. Yeah.
Yeah, come on,
He's
Tosh.
up there. Goddamn Tosh.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
that motherfucker.
it's like
I like the fact that he doesn't do any kind of like media or anything. You don't get to like really know about the dude. He's super reclusive. Yeah.
You don't. It's crazy.
And he just comes out and kills it every time. Like I've never seen something where I was like, oh, that wasn't that good. It's just always
he slaughters.
How are you on that level, man?
He's so good. He's so fucking good. I miss seeing him. He used to just pop in every so often at the Improv.
That's sick.
And just murder.
Just come in and fucking
murder. It's so cool.
God damn, that's cool. And he's one of those like sober motherfuckers too. Like I think his only vice is gambling, is what I heard. Like,
I hosted several shows with him on it, as well as just been on a show with him. But you're alone in the dark, and I had I don't even know eight sentences with him, so I didn't get to learn about his personal life at all. But he was always nice, and he would just be like, "Oh, just say from Comedy Central." Or I don't even know. I can't. Right. Just trying to.
You're like, you guys just fucking know this, dude.
Yeah. When they're kind and when they're not, and he just was very nice to me every time I interacted with him. That's and then he would just slaughter. It was awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I got to see some great acts.
I imagine you've seen probably
it's unreal.
Like the top
I was so spoiled. I never knew how spoiled I was. I soiled my pants.
Yeah. About this comedy desert out here. We got 4 or 5 clubs, baby. And it's none of them are good hangs too. Like I always hear LA has like the hangs afterwards. These, we have the stage and then it's to the next bar basically. And it's just, it's not a good like hangouts for comedy or comedians.
That's why the Comedy Store and Improv, because the Laugh Factory that hangs upstairs and they seat VIP up there. So you're not private,
right.
you're. And which is fine for me. I don't give a shit. But when you're Tosh or Rogan or Rogan won't do Laugh Factory, my bad. Who fucking Whitney coming? You sometimes you just want to chill and talk to comics.
They just want to be.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah.
You got to focus on your set. You don't want to have to deal with
not no diva or anything like that.
No, it's just like
don't want to. Yeah.
It's a part of the work. You want to be able to get in yourself. Get in your head and be like, all right, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and not have to worry about like saying hi to fans and paying
the Comedy Store is the best because it's a playground of so many nooks and crannies to where you will just see a Rogan roam in the hallways, and not till towards the end where it got just too crowded and crazy. He would go to the back bar more, but because like he just got too famous and a good problem.
Good way. I mean, good problems, but I look at it and I'm like, I don't want to be that famous. I would never want to be that famous.
He also was cool and would shake hands and take pictures, but to a certain extent, it's just you're just like, I'm just trying to enjoy my friend.
Sure.
Because people get aggressive with it.
Oh, I bet you've got some fucking aggressive fans.
Yeah,
I'm sure you bring out the rowdy ones too.
Sometimes it's crazy. Yeah, but no one ever is going to be mad at a calm, cool, collected dude like, hey, I fucking love your shit, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
Or no, that's everyone loves that from top to every level. It's just the people that are like,
and you're like, hey, what's up, man? I can't believe it's you. You're like, oh, Jesus. I can't match that energy level. What's up?
You're like, it happens to me sometimes. I'm like, I drive a Camry. Like, you think I'm different? I drive a fucking Camry with a skid mark on the side of it, bro.
You're like, I earned that skid mark too.
I earned it. I got 2 G's for it in the pandemic. I got hit. Bam.
Oh, this was up.
And then, the insurance for the hit paid me 2 G's, and it was beautiful because I had 0 income, 0 stickers, 0 merch at that moment in time. And I was like, well, that was the best T-bone ever. Because the guy just
Seriously,
hit
someone
me.
came up a
it was-
little bit.
It was 1,000,000% his fault. I was turning left, and he just
Oh, I wait for
went
that
on the
every
wrong
day.
side of the road and just hit me. And I was just like, tried to
You're like,
pass
well-
me up. You know, he tried to
You're like-
pass. He tried to pass me up and then hit me,
Ugh.
and then try to yell at me. I remember, and I was like, bro,
You're
you
like, no.
hit me. I was
You're
like,
the wrong
you,
here.
I was like, you sped on the wrong side of the road, and then you hit me.
Yep.
And then he went, I did. And then it all changed. And I was like, I don't really give a shit. I was like, if you want to pay me or use your insurance, I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, make me an offer. I don't give a
Just
fuck.
throw me some cash, man.
And then
You're
he's like,
definitely in the
no,
wrong
we'll
here.
just go through insurance. And then ended up being 2 G's. And I got it right as the pandemic hit with no income, no unemployment, no nothing. And I was like, this is the best T-bone I've ever had in my life.
You're like, thank you.
Thank you
Universe,
for
that worked
hitting me.
out.
I was like,
I
I'll
think
take
about that
skid
all the
mark. I don't
time in
give a
my yellow
shit.
car, dude. I'm like, I just want someone to hit me and just total this car, please.
And then I almost wished. I mean, I love that car. I feel bad. No, oh, Betsy, she just needs a little lipstick and rouge. That's all.
Yeah.
She's 200,000 miles, bro. Still trucking.
Damn.
Yeah,
I just reached 130 on mine, so I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, I'm getting there.
it's
But
a Toyota, man.
see, I got a Chevy Cobalt.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not great.
Oh, good luck.
It's
Good
a
luck.
hand me down, but
Well,
it gets me to A
Toyota
to
go
B.
3 to 500. Mine
That's
was
what
a
I heard.
hand me down too.
Mine was actually my younger brother's car, and when I was graduating from college, he was flunking out. So my parents, to punish him, they were like, all right, we're giving your car to Hunter. I was like,
Nice.
woo.
And then did you pass or flunk out?
I passed. I got my associates.
There you go.
in
You're in
applied
the
studies.
car. You're in the car. You're in the car.
I got the car.
Woo, I won the car.
And
That's
then that
fair.
year, I ended up
respect
getting
that. I
the
respect
most
the
speeding
fuck out of
tickets
that.
I ever got. And it was like the step down in the car that I got, because I had an Audi and it just broke down. Audis are pieces of shit. Don't fucking buy an Audi. But got that car, and because it was yellow, I ended up getting like 5 speeding tickets in a row. It's just that pull me over yellow color. And I was like, how? I can't even go that fast in this fucking car. I can get like up to 80, and that's top speed,
Gotta get a nice beige, something soft, some
something,
old lady, some
champagne.
Martha vibes,
Yeah.
Is Martha
No,
drive? Oh no, that's a guy. That's Hunter. He's all right.
He's all right. God,
No, I just want a truck, man. I just want a truck so bad. I don't need one.
I
just want one.
I need just a 4-wheel drive Subaru to get around here in Denver with the snow when it comes down. That's all I need.
That's what everybody says. Everybody in Denver drives a Subaru. It's true.
And it's so true.
Because they're great
It's a
cars.
fucking reliable car.
It's a great, reliable car.
And there's plenty of fucking mechanics around here because everybody has one. So it's just easy to get fixed. I mean, that's the biggest problem. That's what I look at.
And they hardly break down. They're a great car.
They're
Tanks.
That engine rumbles.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Sorry, my partner's like doing something around.
He's farting around. Hey.
Just farting out. They want to say, hey. I'm like, what are you doing? What do you get out of here? So fuck. What else? Cat life, dog life. How's that going? I know you said you were a dog person before.
I love dogs.
Yeah,
I still do.
Dude, I grew up with Labradors.
And then
I got these cats. Dude, they change your fucking life. You're like, oh, okay, I get cats now.
I finally get it. I never got it.
Things are
I never got it. And people would tell me that, and I'd be like, nah, fuck a cat.
Because the people you do see who have cats, like their cats suck usually. And you're like, this fucker.
There's some shitty
mean.
cats.
Yeah, there's some shitty cats. Swipes at me.
I'm 2 for 2. We got some cute kitties over here.
Mhm.
I got lucky. They're loving. They've only pierced skin a handful of times.
Don't you hate when they do that too? When they're just cuddling up, and then all of a sudden they're like done.
Yeah,
Take a chunk out of you. You're like, yo, you cuddled up to me, asshole. Fuck
my
off.
arm.
Yeah. Fucking
my bingies.
Yeah. Have you had where they jump on your feet at night or in the morning?
No. Yeah, they cuddle us. Mr. Cat used to attack the hell out of me in my sleep and my feet. And then I don't know what happened, but it just stopped. I think I started letting them outside.
I know mine
I think that's
stopped
what it
when
was.
I kicked her across the room on accident. Because I was like, oh, monster, no.
Yeah. It was
He's
scary.
like, oh, sorry, Millie.
He would get tweaked up and just attack feet and just run across our heads when we were sleeping.
Dude.
And we were
it's usually like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. You're like, what's going on?
Just hear a dart just fucking pinging back and forth off the wall.
Well, dude, you could hear both of our cats because they get in like little fucking fights, and they'll just run up and down the stairs, jumping from like one landing to the stair to the floor. And it's just like a loud thud. And you're like, oh, somebody took a tumble.
Oh no!
No,
Can you see me?
I can see you now.
I had low power
Edit.
mode. My I ain't gonna lie, my battery might die. Not like the second, but I'm saying like we probably have 10 to 20 left on the battery, and my headphones are blocking the charging.
Gotta get those earbuds, man.
Fuck the Bluetooth. I actually had the earbuds, and then I gave them to my lady, and she lost them.
That's one of the biggest problems with them is they're so easily lost. Like I'll leave one in my head, you know, just listening to fucking music all day. And then when it goes out, I'll forget that it's in my ear and just remain it for like the rest of the day. I've gone to bed with it and rolled over and been like, what the fuck is that? And like,
yeah,
fucking earbuds, dude.
Yeah, that's
just
you
give
know,
me the
funny.
ear or the eye, whatever, you know, whatever the next generation shit is.
No.
Just install it into me. It's gonna happen.
Stop it.
They already got it all. Just give it to me.
Stay organic. Don't do it.
I love
that's
organic
the dark
shit,
side. It's the dark side.
Arts right there.
Aluminum. You don't want that aluminum, Dick. You want that organic.
That aluminum springs.
Yeah, man. Fuck that. Wait,
Mm.
rewind. What the hell were we just talking about? Oh, it's gone. Weed, man. Actually, that's not weed. I did that for the 7 years.
I
I
was
never
gonna say,
took
I
a
do
puff.
that all the
I'd be
time,
like,
and I don't think it's weed. It's
yeah,
just,
it's not weed. It's just me.
it's an overactive imagination. That's what I call it.
Oh, earbuds. I had a pair, and I did use them. I did. I took the Zap. I forgot about that too. I did have them. I did use them, and then I gave them to my lady, and she lost them, and then that's that. And now it's this. Yep. I'm not gonna buy another one.
I'm not gonna lie. They do make
off.
you look like a douchebag when you're wearing them. Like some people just don't know the AirPods.
This is a man.
That's actually acceptable. Yeah, it's like that shit is acceptable.
Working man's.
But god damn it, I wish I had them when I was in fucking high school, having to go through all those fucking assemblies and like hiding one fucking earpiece, you know, trying to get away from it, get away with it and shit.
Oh, bro,
not get your CD player taken.
No, I didn't. I didn't sneak that. I don't know why I wasn't a music headphone kid, but I got an MP3 player, and I remember with I had a little MP3 with a disc. This is how old I am.
Little
an MP3 player with a little disc.
I remember those. It was sick for like a year, and then they were gone.
80 songs or something, like 80. Yeah. I could get 80.
You're like, I got 3 Tupac songs on here.
Yeah.
3 Tupac CDs. And a Biggie.
It's crazy. Yeah, pretty much. You're absolutely right. And it's such a weird. I know. I always say that. I'm an old man, but when you think back, you're just like, now this phone's everything. Everything.
I remember going to the record store, the CD store, and you'd have to like listen to the CDs that they had available.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, yo,
sample,
can I listen to
scan them?
Yeah. Be like, yo, can I hear track 5 on this CD?
Yeah.
You'd have to like know what tracks were, and like, it's just it's fun times. I miss it.
How old are
you? I'm 32.
Okay.
So I was like, 4 years behind you. I was probably 6th grade when you were.
You had the early late 90s record stores and
analog porn. We still had fucking pages that would get all crunkly and fucking stick together and shit. Yeah.
I had magazines.
Dude,
there was no internet.
And you had to hide them from your parents. Yeah, that was good days. We would hide them in the fucking. Everybody would hide them in the backyard. Everybody always had like some crinkly ones that was weathered and shit from rain.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said that
most of the time you find them outside somewhere. You're like, yes, free porn, dude. What is this? This is the best thing.
Yeah, it's so weird. It just happens. Like it just happens. People put it out there, and it's a horny kid stumbles upon it, and you're just like, oh, thank you so much.
Blessing. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Whoever did this, thank you so much. I really needed this right now.
And you really think about it too, because we always used to find them in like the woods in like weird areas, and we'd be like, who the fuck was out here jerking it and just left their magazine out? It's so very odd.
Crazy. And
it's hard to think about, but you're like,
that's a thing. That's a real life thing.
It used to be, at least. Nowadays, it's all on the phone. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't have the phone in high school. Like I definitely would have gotten caught jerking it in the bathroom at least once a day. At least.
You can't have access to that.
No.
You can't. At that age. The old pecker. Just 100 8,000 times a day.
Oh, dude.
fucking 15-year-old going through puberty, and his dick is just 100% always
Just
hard.
always ready. Like, what's up, dude?
Dude,
You know, we got another website to check out. Check it out.
high school was crazy.
Oh.
I can't
Fun
even, I'm
times, though.
tripping out. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I imagine we both had a similar high school upbringing. You know, we were doing things that most other kids weren't, I'm sure. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I started pretty young. I started around 13 and just went headfirst into the whole scene of like, you know, just
Yeah.
getting high and trying whatever and, you know, figuring it out.
yeah,
Not
pretty
going
much.
overboard with it, but you know, definitely being involved with those scenes. And
12, weed entered my life, but that
Yep.
was chill. And then 15, that's when the, high school, 14, 15, that's when I started drinking. And then, that led to the shit show.
I didn't get into
To
drinking until I
follow.
was about 17, like senior year. Because I had done
Yeah, it was
fucking
all a
mushrooms and
process.
LSD before that. And I was like, man, you know, I had tried drinking and I was just like, this wasn't really my high. You know, I was like, if I'm gonna get fucked up, I want to see some cool shit, you know.
No, we
Don't want to
went
talk
all,
to the universe.
I don't
But
know when the mushrooms entered. I probably like, 16.
Yep.
Yeah, just tripping at the park.
Did you ever get caught by your parents or have to trip around your parents?
Yes and no. So one time I was tripping with my homies, and we ate them. No one was home. Mom was not home. High school shit,
Good
And
shit,
then
yeah.
we're like, all right, we got 2 hours till she gets back. So we just need to leave
Not
in like
enough
an
time.
hour and a half, just get out of here. Just go to the
Yeah.
park.
Yep.
And then we don't, because we're tripping balls and we
course.
shoot basketball. We're shooting hoops, laughing for what we thought was 8 minutes. And it was like over
Turn around,
2
you're like,
hours.
yeah, you're like,
And
wow.
she came home and she just said hi. And we're like, hey. and then she goes in the house. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm dumb.
You're like,
What
I'm
am
still
I doing?
fucking high. Like,
All I had to do was leave. That's it.
Mhm.
And then I just enter the house and she's in her room. And I just go, okay, Mom, I'm going to go. And I don't even, to my friend's house. And she talks to me and I have no idea what she said because the walls are just breathing, just going like this.
Oh, and you're just focused on everything else but her. And you're like, huh? What?
And at the end of whatever she was saying, it probably just, bye, honey, I love you. I don't know. She could have asked me 8 more questions. I don't know. I just went, okay. And I just left because I was like, I cannot communicate right now because I'm hallucinating.
I'm not even going to try. Yeah, this is just going to make my case worse if I try to say anything. You just smile and say, yeah.
I am on drugs.
There's no hiding it either, too. You think you got it. You're just like,
out,
oh, no.
There's fucking yeah.
Snake 2 saved my life. You remember that old fat Nokia cell phone that had Snake 2? Yeah, first time I ate LSD, I got caught. I didn't get caught. I ran into my mother at the grocery store and she was like, your eyeballs are fucking huge. What are you on right now? And you never want to hear that. She's like, nothing. You can smell it. I don't have weed or anything. Fucking, I'm good. What's going on? And she's like, you should come home now. And just the next 4 hours of just sitting in front of my parents, staring into a phone, just like, Snake 2, you're saving my fucking life right now. Woo!
That's the worst.
It was one of the worst. Yeah. Well, that's what you get for photocopying $20 bills and buying LSD with it. The universe treats you to a nice little little ride. Yeah, it's karma. It's a real thing. I learned about it that day. I was like, okay.
Whoops a daisy. My bad.
This shit is different level. I didn't know. Okay.
Instant karma is gonna get you, bro.
Yep. And then the first time I took mushrooms, I had snuck out of my house on like a Thursday night, met up with my boy, and we both ate them. He fucking ended up puking like 5 minutes later because he just couldn't handle the taste. And so he was like, man, I puked mine up, but I'll stay with you while you go through your first trip. This is going to be exciting. Get through like an hour and a half maybe, and then I get a call on my cell phone. And as I got the call, I started seeing red and blue flashing everywhere. So I thought it was police pulling up next to us. So I booked it across the street and jumped under a car, trying to just like hide, and just sprawled out. My buddy's sitting there laughing, like, dude, what's going on? I'm like, there's fucking shit's happening. And I look at my phone and it's fucking Mom. I was like, oh, great. Answered it and was like, hey, yeah, you caught me. I'm out. She was like, come home now. I was like, that's not going to happen right now. I will be home when I get home. We'll talk in the morning. And she's like, why? What's going on? I was like, I didn't want to lie. I was just like, I'm on mushrooms and I don't really think we're going to have a good conversation when I get home. So when I get home, just let me go to bed and we'll talk about it in the morning. And she was like, wow, that's actually pretty reasonable. I'll see you in the morning. And I was like, fuck, thank you, mushrooms. Like, I would have never done that had I not been on those shits. I would have lied and made it worse.
Set
Yeah,
you free.
it really did. And I remember sitting on a curb that night, kind of just, having epiphanies about the universe and really like opening up that third eye. It's like, all right, shit's going to be all right. I might be grounded for a couple months, but, I'll get through it.
Yeah,
it was just like such a calm, relaxing trip. And it should have been a terrible one. But it was just, the mushrooms, they know what they're doing.
the mushies,
they'll give you what you need sometimes.
they put it in perspective.
Yeah. And it's weird how something like a fungus can do that. Something
Sure
from
is.
this earth. It's just like,
So I just learned this. There's all sorts of theories that it's alien shit and they come from spores off of fucking
I've heard that
asteroids.
shit.
And I was like, oh my
I believe
God.
it. I believe it.
No wonder
like,
I'm so attracted to it. I'm fucking eating
I'm trying to talk to a goddamn alien, dude.
We're eating aliens fucking toenail fungus, bro. We're fucking chowing down.
It's alien semen, dog. They're just like,
Fucking bro.
have a little bit.
Dopest dope I ever smoked, bro. That's the best line from any movie
really
ever. I swear to God. Dopest dope I ever smoked, bro. Pineapple Express. Know your history. Know your history.
The scene when he tries to kick out the fucking windshield is one of the funnier scenes.
That whole movie, dude, when Danny McBride is dead at the diner, num 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 num. He did just go num num num. That whole movie is so good. Oh my God,
that's great.
I could rewatch that tonight.
Son.
I honestly think when I saw that, I saw the character played by James Franco, and I was so him in real life.
You were just like that fucking
that I was
son.
like, I need to get into acting.
This is my
like
spirit animal right here.
Me.
Yeah.
That is like, that was 97% me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could do that. It's acting so hard. He's really good.
Yeah, I've seen you try to act. That shit is too funny.
Oh God, bro.
It's fucking, that character is hilarious. If they would just cast you as that character,
that
you're
would
fucking
be
golden, dog.
Yeah.
Somebody's
an actor who always gets nervous and growls at every audition. I'll be on Curb. It's the growling to me. I fucking comic trying to act. Yeah. It would be hilarious.
I mean, that would be you. You're like, it's just, that's natural, baby. That's how I do.
That's how I do it.
That's how I do.
I fucking growl.
Fucking A. That audition story you were telling about breaking the fucking craft table.
Oh man. That was the shoot. That was the shoot.
Was on the shoot, the day of the
I didn't explain that well enough. That was the shoot. That was the shoot. The actors had to dry off, re-wardrobe. They had to. I didn't tell it in full detail. I fucked up. The deckhand dudes, the mat grips, they came with screw fucking drills and drywall screws. It's like 6 screws, bro. This was a table. This was a dive bar fucking thick wood table.
Just
ripped off, and I was just like, all
like, dude, this guy's really going for it.
I didn't know. I was just scared. I just wanted to do a
job.
job. They said in the audition, I jumped on to a mat. So when it came time to shoot,
you're like, fuck it, I got it.
And then the mat in the script, the mat was the table. So I jumped on the table. I did what I was supposed to do.
Like, fuck it, I've jumped off of houses before. This is nothing. I got this.
I couldn't. That was great. I know whoever was on set that day will tell that story.
I'm sure they still talk about it. They're like, dude, this one time.
That fucking that retarded kid that just jumped on the table.
Like, we still have B-roll footage. We show that every Christmas.
Yeah.
Don't let this happen.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's hilarious. Was that the last audition or like last thing you did behind camera?
No, so the mosh pit guy #1, that was very early on. That was like a fucking decade ago.
Right.
And then there was the Alzheimer commercial for a medicine, and then there was a University of Phoenix.
Nice.
I think that's it. I forget. I've done a little bit more. I've done like a pilot presentation with Tom Arnold. That was pretty cool.
That's sick.
That was beyond cool. I just started. He's hosting shows and working with him in that capacity, you know, and just meeting him like, hey Tom, what would you like me to say? This, and that. And then I saw him on the set, and it was just that was one of the cooler feelings ever, really, because he's like, hey, and he's like, good to see you. He's like, you working tonight? And I just, because I was working at Trader Joe's at that time. I think I called in sick or asked for the day off or whatever to go shoot this shit. Because it was like non-union pilot presentation. The glitz and the glamour sounds amazing, but really what a pilot presentation is, it's a commercial for the pilot.
Yep.
It's not even the pilot. It's like a 2
synopsis.
minutes.
Yeah.
It's like a bang. It's a commercial. It's a trailer.
Yeah.
And then, so like it's non-union. Whatever. I got like $200 or $300, which sounds great, but like if it was union and on a series, you get like fucking 5 racks, you know, you're like, or 10, or I don't even know. I've never been on the good gig, but I know it's good. I know it's real fucking good.
Yeah,
and
there's a reason people do it.
It's a lot more than $300, I can tell you. That goes pretty quick in the city.
Oh,
anyhow, still so cool. And like, and I don't even know if it ever got picked up and whatnot. But still very cool. It's crazy that even like Sebastian Maniscalco, who's a stand-up legend and sold out 4 shows at Madison Square Garden, like the industry passed on his sitcom, you know?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. With Tony Danza.
Yeah, the people in charge, you
like,
question their
like,
fucking...
You're like, that's Sebastian and Tony? The fucking... And, but...
TD?
I mean, he don't... Yeah, but, he's doing just fine. But you're just like, okay, all right. Yeah, but
you guys know best, I guess. That's why TV's fucking doing so well right now.
Yeah. You suits controlling creativity, no best.
Yeah. You guys.
It's just what's clickbait, what sells.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's all getting repetitive too. There's all formulas for it now, where it's like we have.
And it's the same show on different network.
Yeah. Oh, it's all the same shit, just renamed. You're like, dude, we've seen this.
This
You're
is
not
the
doing
most
anything new.
The clearest case I ever saw, and they were released around the same time. It was Friends with Benefits and what's the other one? Oh, come on.
Oh God, I know which one you're talking about.
One was with Ashton, one was with Justin Timberlake, right?
Yeah.
No Strings Attached.
Yep, that's the one.
It was the same movie. Two different handsome devils, 2 different beautiful women.
They do that all the time with everything.
I was like, you guys suck.
Yeah.
You can't. It's like, just here's one good script. Make it work twice. Chop.
Let's get that money. Let's get it. The people who didn't see the first one, they'll see the next one. We'll get that money. That's where it all falls apart.
And anytime
people do it.
Yeah. When the creative people are just let to be alone with creativity, that's when the magic happens. That's when all these Star Wars and
Well, did you see the Snyder cut of Justice League?
No, not yet.
It was much better than the one that they released in theaters. I was like, dude, what the fuck did we do? Why did we get what we got? What was that? That was not.
They waited for the final Wolverine to make it rated R and have them actually
make it good. Yeah, I just watched that the other night. It's fucking good.
So good. Oh my God, that's the best movie ever. That's so good. You waited the last one. There was like 4 or 5 of them. You couldn't have.
You couldn't have done that in the previous. No, they had to be PG-13 because they wanted to reach that wider audience to get more money.
And one of them were CGI'd at like not a good time, and they looked so fake. The Origins one with Gambit.
They need to do that. Did you see that Gambit like fan made film with Adam Lampart? It was actually really good. It's on YouTube, and it's like 8.
I gotta check it out.
12 minutes. It's fucking good. And you're like, that's what we should be getting. Something where people pay attention to the character.
Look
and
at Deadpool. Like, just make it like Deadpool.
Deadpool was one of the better ones.
So
you're like, finally,
badass.
you just like stop taking yourself seriously. You let the fucking people do.
And they killed at the box office where they care the most.
Murdered. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. People can handle this, and a rated R movie will get money. And you're like, yeah, we learned that with South Park. You guys remember that whole fucking
Yeah.
thing back in '99? Like, I remember having to
It
go through
sells.
the exact plot of South Park where they like go and hire a fucking bum to like get them a ticket. I had to do that with my dad and my brother because they were like, no, we can't let the kids in by themselves. And my dad was like, fucking give me a ticket. And he just bought a ticket and left. He's like, I'll be back in a couple hours. I was like, dude. And then all of a sudden they're like playing that on the screen. I was like, wow, they fucking called it, dude. Matt
Yeah.
and Trey have been ahead of the curve on everything.
Oh, they're geniuses.
I don't know how they figured that shit out because sometimes they make references to something that I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about. And then you hear about it in the news like 2 weeks later. You're like, oh, fucking
Yeah.
South Park called it, dude. Simpsons
Yeah.
might have done it, but South Park called it every time.
Yeah. It's a trip.
Mm-hmm. That was a fun show to grow up on, dude. That shit warped our little minds, and it was fun.
And Futurama and Family Guy. I was around when they
Fucking
took it
Family
away
Guy.
from me.
Yeah,
It came
I
out
was-
and then they took it away. I was in high school. I was like, hey. And then they brought it back. And I was like,
Yeah, I
thank
was
you.
in like 6th grade when they fucking introduced it. And I
Yeah.
remember that fucking Super Bowl that it played afterwards. It was the Falcons versus the Broncos. I remember that
Dude.
shit. Yeah,
Did you see A Million Ways to Die in the West?
it's a good one.
I saw that in theaters with my mother, and it was so funny.
That's a good one, man.
when he has the carrot in his asshole. Oh my god.
God, they don't make enough good comedies lately, dude. It's very
That
hit or
was-
miss.
That was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Just carrot fucking topped him, you know? And then he farted and the guy goes, ow! He farted a razor blade and just screamed. You know what was so good and I was dying was Bad Trip with Tiffany
Oh
Haddish.
god, one
and
of the
Eric
better ones
Andre.
released. Yeah,
Holy
Eric Andre just
shit.
goes for it, dude.
When
I
they
love
were
that.
when they were the gorilla scene, the gorilla scene.
Butt fucked by the gorilla.
he got butt fucked by a gorilla and face. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! My phone's about to die. He got face fucked. He got face fucked by a gorilla.
He went back in twice though. He's like, hold on, I gotta go get it.
You guys, do yourself a favor. Go
Check
watch
out Bad Trip.
Bad Trip.
Oh fuck,
Wow.
that's a good one.
All right, brother. I
Yeah,
gotta.
thank you
my
for coming
phone's
on. We
Dying.
just
No
fucking-
problem.
Just dicked
I'll,
around. Basically, that was fun.
Yeah, I mean, what did you think was going to happen?
Absolutely that.
Get the important stuff out of here. A little bit, just little
A little bit.
sprinkles.
Well, sprinkle a
Little-
little fun
little
stuff
nipple
in there.
clamps.
Yeah. We care about
Yeah.
that. You want to plug anything? You got dates coming
Yeah,
up?
I'm on the road, CraigConant.com. I have 30 cities. First off is Tulsa, Wisconsin, Appleton, Wisconsin, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Philadelphia,
Ooh, Philly's gonna be fun.
Washington, D.C. And yeah, come
yeah,
get me.
dude.
It's all on my social medias. Thank you so much for having me, bro.
Dude, thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate
right.
you much, buddy.
Peace.
Peace.
Like, fucking, come on, have fun, laugh, smile. And I was like,